beautiful beings of light. Today is Thursday, January 7th. No, February 7th. Oh, going back a month. February 7th, 2024, and it's 7:25 p.m. I love you all. Hope everybody had a blessed, beautiful day. The weather was beautiful. I really enjoyed today. It was very beautiful. I had a great time outside with the sun, dancing with the sun, talking to the water, hugging the trees, talking to the air, talking to nature, talking to God. It was very beautiful, and I was very thankful for today's blessing. So I'm back with a message. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to my channel if my messages resonate with you. And if you would like to donate to my channel, my Cash App is $BELIEVE 201. If you would like to make a donation to my channel. Every every donation is blessed tenfold by the most divine Father God, and I'm very thankful for those who, whenever you donate. I haven't received any donations from anyone, so if anybody did donate to a false my one of my fake my channels that has been used by a doppelganger. It's not me. I don't do services. I don't do personal readings. I am only working on this channel at this time. I am not on Instagram. I am not on Facebook. I do have Facebook account, but I'm not on it. And I do have an Instagram, but I don't work on it. And I don't be on it, so don't be fooled. Um, I had some dreams last night, so I'm going to talk about them. I also picked out 3 cards because I asked Spirit about the messages that I was getting. So I got three cards here, and it's just so funny. They really made sense, and I'm very thankful. But I also asked my Father to please guide me into a reading, into the Bible. And I just want to say that whatever anybody plans on doing, it's a new moon, new beginning, new life. It's not going to go well for you. I'm just letting you know. I am giving you a warning. It's not, I got a vision last night. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. I had a vision last night. Whatever anybody plans on doing with this moon, new moon, it's not going to go well for you. And I will talk about my dream a little bit, but first I need to dispel the energy, clear out the energy, and bring some love and bring God's word into this message. So I was guided to read from Psalm 87. On the holy mount stands the city he founded. The Lord loves the gates of Zion more than all the dwelling places of Jacob. Glorious things of you are spoken, O city of God. Among those who know me, I mentioned Rehab and Babylon. Behold, Philistia and Tyre with Cush. This one was born there, they say, and of Zion it shall be said, there, this one and the one were born in her. For the Most High himself will establish her. The Lord records has he registers the people. This one was born here. Singers and dancers alike say, all my spring are in you. So that's a message from God. It's called The Glorious Things You Are Spoken. Psalm 87. So you interpret the message how you want to interpret it. I interpret my message the way I want to interpret it. And Everybody has their own different opinions, their own way of interpreting the message. So I just want to put the message out, and you receive it as you want to receive it. I never impose anything on anyone. I did have a dream last night. Uh, Spirit, that I'm getting a name. I was getting a name. I was hearing Alyssa. Alyssa. This is someone's name. I keep hearing her name. I believe she is someone's daughter. Someone's daughter. She's a teenager doing magic with her family. Alyssa is somebody's daughter who is doing magic with her family. This will not end well. You cannot do magic to royal blood golden children, someone who is very connected to everything and everyone, someone who is very high vibrational. You cannot do any magic. That's not, it's against the law. This person, whoever is doing this, is not going to go well for them. I had a dream last night, this morning really. I had a dream this morning where I was at a bar. I was drinking. No, I wasn't drinking. I wasn't drinking because in your dreams, you can't drink. You can't drink. People put poison in your dreams. I gotta drink water. Somebody's very dry. Somebody goes to the bar. Somebody drinks a lot of alcohol, and they don't flush their vessel. They just drink alcohol, and their insides is really burnt out. But I was I wasn't drinking. I was just observing. I saw a black male bartender who was very flamboyant. Then then I saw him putting on a mask of a it was a crow, a black crow. I saw him putting a mask of a black crow. Then I saw two more. So there was a total of three males with the same crow mask. I was just looking at these men. I believe these men are doing spiritual magic rituals. These rituals, they're very satanic. These are groups of, I'm getting the music industry, and doing these black magic rituals. I in all the rituals, in all rituals, people work in groups, just so that you are aware, and they work in groups of three or more for the magic to work. It's like a covent. It's like a culture. It's like a group. It's like a gang. It's like it's. But these people are very demonic. I see death of three people. I see death of three people. Then I seen a group of children in a circle. It was like they were playing a game, but the children had no idea that these people were doing a ritual. So they were using children. Someone who works with children does rituals. Someone who, it may be a teacher, they like to take the energy of the innocent children. These could be Masons, these could be Eastern Stars, these could be Illuminatis, these could be covens, these could be religious groups, these could be Catholic churches. I didn't see the Catholic Church, but I did see children. And I saw the dark, the circle, and I saw the mask that these people use to cover their face to do these rituals. Very dark. But Spirit said that this ritual will, there are going to be a death of three. There's going to be three deaths. And I'm going to leave it at that. Um, Nobody wants to take heed to what Spirit is telling them. They're going to learn. They're going to learn because you cannot play with God's children. You cannot go around thinking that you're more powerful than the divine when nobody's doing anything to these people. Nobody's doing nothing to these people. Nothing. But they go around trying to harvest, trying to take from people, innocent people, to live a life of luxury, to live a life of fakeness. Because it's fake, it's not real. It's a facade. It's really a facade because as easy as it comes, easy as it goes. When I drew out the cards, when I drew out some cards, I got the first card that came out. I asked Spirit about the dream, and he, I shuffled the cards, and the card of the dream, which is number, is an ace of club, which is this one. There's a male here, and the clubs in the book is a dream. The Ace of Club is the dream. Is interpretation as the dream. And then here, number 6, the meaning of the cloud is clouds. There's clouds. Clouds brightly shine, strung in precision. Life will be fine with firm decisions. Beware of clouds, misty and obscured. Life cloaked in darkness is hard to endure. You could cloak all yourself, whatever. There's you cloaking yourself in darkness, but God sees everything that you're doing. He showed it to me in my dreams. There's going to be an ending. There's going to be an ending. This card says it's an ace of pentacle. This is number 10, which is also an ending. And it also states poverty. Poverty. People drive. They were driving they put darkness. Then it says the sky cuts bare. Danger stalks too. Of strangers beware. They can harm you. If nearby cards hold favorable view, with swift action you will overcome too. So the card that came after that was this one, which is, once again, the Ace of Club. There is a man, there is a child, and I got a name of a child. This child was a teenager. And it says here number 11, and which is the bird shard. This is like a broom that they used to use back in the days. They didn't have the regular brooms, so they used the wood to clean the home. The birch wood brings strife to what should be bliss. To husband and wife, all has gone amiss. So there's a couple here. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day, begotten the quarrels that bring much dismay. There's going to be Endings. There's going to be endings. There's a husband. There's a child. There's another child. But there's also a couple. There's a couple. To husband and wife, all has gone amiss. Prepare for sorrows that dampen the day, begotten the quarrels that bring much dismay. There's going to be endings. People don't learn. People don't learn. They don't want to learn. They don't want to turn their life to God. Only take the message as it resonates. If it doesn't, it's not for you. You know where you are in your story. If you're not doing anything to people, you're not harming people, then this message is not for you. But if you are dealing with people who are dealing in darkness, there's going to be change. There's going to be change. This charming woman with flowers in hands, as with the gentle man, her cards will command. The fortunes reveal once the cards have been placed, unveil the fate that destiny trace. So there's a female here who is very high vibrational. Comprehension, understanding what is going on. There's a bear. It's brawny and bold. Here is the bear. Your financial positions, you should be aware. Spend your resources with wisdom and care. Use your power to be strong and fair. Use your power to be strong and fair. Don't do no evil. Because you're not going to get your financial positions. You will never get anywhere. Anyone who is doing anything that is not of the highest good is going to be in poverty. There could be, if they're doing death spells, those death spells is not going to work. And that's God's position. That's God's fight. We turn that battle to God. We don't take it upon ourselves to do anything that is not of the highest good to other people, because that's not our place. That is not my place. All we need to do is learn how to protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourself from these dark demonic forces. There's a lot of energy out there. A lot of energy out there. There's incubus and succubus energy. And they like to attack the innocent people. And they come in disguises, men and women. Okay? Incubus and succubus energy. If you are having sex with people, you need to be very careful. You need to protect your energy. Because these entities are jumping bodies. So what we have here, somebody's going to lose their money and their property. We have the Ten of Hearts, which is loss of property. We have a Cavalier here. Heat, number 1. So you have the negative and the positive. Heat, well, good news for the Cavalier. Impassioned views, promise good cheer. Sadness that hides, veiled in the day, once disguised, soon flies away. There's going to be sadness. Everything looks good, but there's going to be lots of loss. There's going to be lots of loss. And there's a lot of birds talking. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of gossip. There's a lot of fear. It says birds bring messages full of cheer. If this card falls destined, all is not clear. Whatever the outcome remains without fear. Woe will be brief when the birds disappear. So here, it's an inheritance. Whatever they planned on doing or taking, it's not going to happen. 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 They did a lot of spells on money. They did spells on children. They did spells on people who have wealth. Try to get rid of them. Try to end them. Trying to end people's lives. These people are clouded in their own minds. In their own minds. Love. Gold's house. A stately house beyond the gate bestows stability upon your fate. In love and play, your chance to win depends on how you first begin. There's change. There's change. There's a tower. Everything that has been done in the past is being reversed all over again. It says a lone tone stands, confident and secure, ground your strength in all that is pure. When trouble surrounds, weakness may come. Problems that abound, you must overcome. So people here must overcome all this that is happening in their lives. There's towers for all of us. There's towers for all of us. Some are good and some are ending. There's endings for everyone. There's endings and beginnings. Some of them will transition. Some of them will transition and start to a new beginning, depending on where you at in your life. What are you putting out? What is the energy you're putting into the collective? Are you putting in love? Are you putting in love? A stork in flight promises delight. A stork in rage signals change. Progress heals pain, drawn from the past. Embrace kindness, and new friendship will last. So there is lots of change. And there are things in the past that's being returned back. It's a lot of change happening. There's a lot of dreams. Lots of that's lost. There's inheritance. People will inherit. There's people that would inherit prosperity, success, and there's people who's going to lose. They're going to lose their homes. Some of them are losing, sad to say, family members. Relationships. There's also a loss of a child. A stork is a child. People need to learn how to come from a space of love. There will be good news for God's children because you was loyal. Success, financial gain. Man's best friend, faithful and true. His soul he lead in trust to you. A pat on the head delights the old boy and rewards your greater with loyalty and joy. There's going to be a lot. God's children will have loyalty, people who are their soul tribe, their soul family. They will have friends who are going to be very loyal, very, how you say it, friendly, joyful, true, honest. And the moon, popularity. The slumbering moon, when it rises near, means that great honor are bound to appear. Intuition and perception soar in the night. Emotion wax and wane in the moon's light. There is prosperity. Your intuition is heightening. When you connect with the moon, we go with the cycles. If you don't know how to work with the moon, we work in cycles. Everybody works in cycles. Our bodies, our minds, our thoughts. We work with the cycles of life. We work with spring, summer, fall, and we work with the cycles of the moon. It does have an effect on our relationships, our friendships, our financial stability, our success, our way of manifesting. When you know who you are, you're able to connect to everything that is, and you will know how to work with the cycles of life. That's who we are. We are meant to grow. We are meant to go with the flow, not go against the flow. Blossom. Like when you plant a seed, plant a seed, the roots grow from the bottom up. It takes time to nurture. It takes time. You gotta love it. You gotta feed it. You gotta attend to it to make sure that it grows. I did have, I had a song that I channeled when I was in meditation, and I called to read it. I can't sing it. It's like, it's called You Light Up My Life. It's so many nights I sit by my window waiting for someone to sing me his song. So it's not about a man. So many dreams I kept deep inside me, alone in the dark, but now you've come along and you light up my life. You gave me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with songs. Rolling at sea, adrift on the water, could it be finally I'm turning for home? Finally a chance to say, hey, I love you. Never again to be all alone. 'Cause you light up my life. You gave me hope. You carried on. You light up my days and fill my nights with songs. 'Cause you light up my life. You gave me hope. You carried on. You light up my days and fill my nights with songs. It can't be wrong when it feels so right, 'cause you light up my life. So this song was sang by Debbie Boone, and its metaphor, you light up my life, is light reveals the power of God. It emanates from the logos and manifests the life given to people through him. The life referred to here is divine life, the primary source of all life, natural and supernatural. You'd be surprised um, what songs really mean. When you get into a deeper understanding, research the lyrics. What is really telling you? Love Light is love. Light will always dispel all darkness. Light um, will reveal the the darkness that we have within ourselves. In order to heal, we have to go back to the light. We have to go back home, go back to God. If you want to, everybody has a choice. What is your choice? It really touched me. It really was very touched by, because I haven't heard that song in a long time. Um, I loved that song when I was younger, and I get very, how you say it? I feel people's pain, and I feel a lot of people are going through a very dark time in their life at this time. And I just say, hang in there, stay strong, don't give up, don't give up. Keep shining your light, keep standing in your power, keep healing yourself. Find forgiveness for whatever you have done in your life. God, God will forgive you. God will cleanse you. God will deliver you. God will release, help you, heal, heal you. And you will rebirth a new you. Whatever you have done, don't ever be ashamed. Don't ever worry about what anybody has to say. We all have done things in our life that we are not very proud of. But you know what? Once you turn your life around, once you honor yourself, once you honor people, once you honor God, once you walk that path, you are going to be rebirthed. You are going to be in a space that you don't ever have to, oh my God, the drama. You don't have to go through that. You don't have to continue living a life of worry, anxiety, not knowing when things are not going to go well in your life. When you with God, anything is possible. Everything. He is your light. He's your guide. You have your ancestors. You have your whatever you believe. Everybody's on a different timeline. We are all on different. We have different purposes, different missions. We are self-loving, loving yourself, going within, taking care of yourself. Number 25 may be significant. Maybe you need to do more self-love. Go on a self-love journey. Let go until you fully heal to have a healthy, beautiful relationship. First, you have to have a relationship with yourself and a relationship with the divine to have a true, beautiful, honest, trustworthy relationship with another being. Because if you're not healed, those relationships are not going to work, because you're going to keep repeating the same cycles, and you're going to be like, why am I still on this cycle? Why am I still not getting the results that you want to get? It's because you're not healed. There's something else that you need to release. You need to address. Remember, when we go through spiritual journey, there's levels, and you have to. The root chakra is the main chakra that you have to begin healing. first, because that's where we hold a lot of trauma, past life trauma, ancestral, a lot of things that is needs to be grounded in and needs to be released and healed. And that's the root chakra. You go through pain. You go through the pain as you are on this spiritual journey, because you have to go to the past. You have to find forgiveness. You have to heal. You have to look at these shadows of yourself and reflect. You have to go also, when we go through spiritual ascensions, we go through lots of pain, body pains. Oh my God. I remember I used to go through a lot of body pains, and there were pains from this lifetime and pain from past lifetimes. I mean, physical pain, body pains, but also emotional pains. So they're growing pains. They're pains of us growing and healing and learning and accepting and letting go. And it's a journey of self-love. It's the best gift you could give yourself. And that's number one. It's a new beginning. The tree is very significant. We go through the roots, the red, the root, the trauma, the abandonment, the inner child that needs healing. There is light at the end. There is the light. You may feel like you are alone, but you have to go through this alone, going in within yourself. And Spirit will guide you throughout your journey. Being in nature is very healing. Healing from sitting by a tree, grounding your energy, going into meditation. The tree is very healing. The ground is very healing. Even when you take off your shoes and you walk on the soil of the earth, it's a very loving and nurturing energy. It does an activation within your being. It begins to activate. It begins to heal once you sit on the ground in nature, Mother Gaia, and you do a Mother Gaia meditation, guided meditation. Just sit there and just listen and just feel. Just separate yourself and go into that state of being in nature and grounding. You'll start releasing energetically into the earth, and then you will start beginning to heal. And then you go from one chakra to the next. I mean, everybody does their spiritual journey differently, but whatever spirit guides you to do, you're very empathic, and you will be very vulnerable when you are on this journey. Self-love, pain, and growth, because you have to grow through the pain. We have in order to grow, we have to go through pain and learn from these pains to become mature and understanding and compassionate, and not judge people, because you never know what their life has been. Never be ashamed. You have a connection to we all have a connection to the planet. It's good to be have some vulnerability, being open and honest, and have empathy not only for yourself but for others. Know that we all walk this life to go back home. This is a school of learning. This is a school of learning. There's freedom. There is freedom. You will be free. Number 28 is very significant. Some people sacrifice. Just like I had that dream. People sacrifice. People do very dark things. But when you release yourself, you have freedom. You're not bounded to anything. There is an ending. This is 28. There is an ending. There's an ending here. People sacrifice their own life. They don't believe that they could be free. They believe that by sacrificing other people, they will be free. Not true. They serve something other than the Most High. They serve something that is not of the highest goods. It says here, most of us like to think of ourselves as free. We have the right and the ability to choose how we live our lives. But even so, a lot of people feel stuck in the situation that they are in and only dream about where they wish to end up. You might feel like you can't leave your job, or even if you aren't happy there, or that you can't move to a different place or look the way you wish, or even travel as much as you want or where you want. This is because freedom doesn't always come from true freedom, rather than just being able to do anything you want, is being able to choose what you sacrifice in order to live the life you want. If you can't afford to sacrifice your job, or you are free to leave your current one. If you have time and energy to sacrifice to go and work out, or you could have the body you wish to have, or if you are prepared to sacrifice your current security, you could perhaps travel anywhere you want. This card encourages you to think about things in your life that at the moment you feel you cannot sacrifice in order to have the freedom you want. It is also to think about the things you wish for and see what sacrifices are necessary to make this happen. What are the steps you need to take in order to gain freedom gain freedom you dream of? This is an affirmation. I am free to make my dreams a reality. Get yourself out of your head. Free yourself. Free yourself. Make that sacrifice. There's nothing in life that you are not able to do, that you're not able to accomplish. That's just limited belief within you. You're limiting yourself, knowing that you are a limitless being. You are a co-creator of the divine. What are you asking yourself? What are you telling yourself? What are you telling yourself? That you're not able to do it? Free yourself. There's a whale here. Free yourself, free your mind. You're able. You see how dark she is here and how light she is here? This is questioning who she is, and here she's knowing who she is. She knows that through her limited belief, she is able to free herself and be able to do whatever she wants, or he or she wants. I see a dolphin. Dolphins are very high vibrational. That's number 21. Let's see. Asking questions and talking about your experiences are the fundamentals of conversations. They both have a place and they balance each other. If one or the other takes over, the conversation might lead down a narrow road, especially when having a decision, argument, or misunderstanding with someone. Who wants to argue with people? I don't feel like I don't think arguments are very productive. I don't believe that anyone should argue. Everybody has an opinion and respect each other's opinions. It might be like there's a mountain between you if you focus only on getting your opinion or your side of the story. If you show up to the conversations with an open mind to try to understand the other person's point of view, you might find that the mountain was really just a lake that you can swim across to reach the other person. When we often get stuck on focusing on our side of the story, trying to convince the other party that we are right or explaining to them how we feel. But if we show up to a conversation with the mindset of understanding rather than solving or explaining, we might get a different outcome, the resolution we are looking for in the first place. This card encourages you to remember the balance in communicating and to think about how you have conversations with loved ones, friends, family, colleagues, or acquaintances. It encourages you to show up in conversations with a different mindset to understand. Your goal is to be able to swim across the lake and not have you both stuck on opposite sides of a mountain, not able to reach each other. This is where the struggles between people, relationships, they don't know how to have open-minded conversations. Someone always wants to be right, and that's the battle. Remember that conversations are not one-sided, and it requires both parties to reach a resolution. But you can be the one to start trying to move the conversation into direction that focuses on understanding each other rather than telling each other. It might just help you both out. Maybe somebody relationships that are unhealthy, that they don't know how to communicate with each other. Somebody has to be the bigger person and find a middle ground. Listen to each other's sides of the story, not bicker. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. This is like a competition. Who wants to be in a competition with, I don't know, it's just, there's better ways of conversating rather than attacking and belittling somebody or just drama. Forgiveness. Find forgiveness. Find forgiveness. Know that there's something better in your life. You may be planning on a wedding. I see a wedding here. Connecting the moon goddess. Connection to the moon goddess. That's your destiny. Somebody's destiny is to be married and have a beautiful, healthy relationship. They have gone through the self-love journey. They have went through the pain. They are able to communicate well. They are able to free themselves and sacrifice things to make their relationship work better. And forgiveness from within, forgive themselves, forgive others, and put up boundaries. Put up boundaries. Always make sure there's healthy boundaries in your relationships. Everybody needs space. Everybody needs to be respected. Everybody needs to value themselves, you know? Value the other person's space. Don't be looking at your partner's telephone. If you're looking at your partner's phone and if you are worried about your partner, you have no confidence in your relationship. There's no trust. There's no communication. There's no boundaries. And there's no respect. There needs to be boundaries placed in your relationships, even before you start a relationship. Healthy boundaries. What is it that you don't want out of a relationship? What is it that you would allow? There's always compromising. But there's respect on each person's side. And when you put those boundaries, there's respect. You don't have to look at your man's phone because you're very secure. You're very confident in everything that you do. You don't have to worry about your partner cheating on you. Bye, girl, bye. Who wants to deal with a relationship that's very toxic? That's where you need to heal yourself through those traumas, through those pain, through the neglect, through the codependencies. And you will have that beautiful wedding, that beautiful relationship. You will. It's all about how you create your own reality. Oh boy. Let's see. At this time, you're going through an activation. You need to relax, sit, meditate. Today was a beautiful day. There was a lot of sun out. So the sun is very activating. You receive solar flares from the sun. If you know how, you know how to, people know, we know how to work with nature. We know how to work with the sun. We know how to work with the water. We know how to work with the air. You have no idea how powerful you are. No idea. When you stay still, when you relax, when you go, you're activating from within your being. You are connecting to your higher self. Number 32, somebody could be 32 years old. There's a lot of energy here. Yeah, relationships. Sometimes we have to be by ourselves to connect. Number 8 is very significant. Healing, healing from within. You do it on your own. You build healthier relationships when you're healed. You'll find your soul tribe. Some people that won't lie to you, deceit, use you, abuse you, you know, even in workplaces. Because you put up the boundaries in life. Boundaries with your friends, boundaries at work, what you accept, what you don't want to accept. You have to be very confident. You have to know how to speak to people in a way that is very respectful. Very respectful. I don't know. I've never liked to speak to anyone, like call people out their names. I don't think there's a reason to call people out their names. I really don't think that anyone should call anybody out their name. I think we are all should be very mature on how to treat each other, especially when you've grown from the teenage years, you know. It's people that are over 30, 40, 50 years old calling people names. It's like, when would you, when are you going to grow up? When you going to grow up? When you going to let go of your old ways? It's not working. It's not working. It's a lot of healing that people need to go through. I have some cards here. See what messages the ancestors have for the collective. That dream with those crows was very, it's very vivid. It's very vivid. Spirit ancestors, what is it that you need to tell the collective at this time? There's a new moon in Aquarius, right? Let's see. Earth magic. Oh, they're probably going to do earth magic. You guys need to stop. I keep telling you. The magic is not going to work. Yeah, they work with earth magic. They go do dirt magic. They go play with the dead. The dead. They go play with dirt magic. They go put people in jars and spells and all this and all that, and not knowing that we're connected to the Mother Earth. These are spirits that you're playing with. These are spirits that really are very loving, kind spirits. Some of them are tricksters. They will trick you to believe that they're going to do something for you, but in reality, they work the opposite, especially when somebody's very connected to Mother Gaia. Nature, rituals, and charms. They do this. I'm telling you, Spirit always gives me the dreams like 3 days before the new moon, 3 days before the full moon. These people do rituals. They do rituals. And they don't know when to stop. I saw 3 deaths already in my dream. There's going to be a child. Somebody's child. But there's going to be, somebody may be connected to Asia. Stay positive, stay loving, stay joyful. I pray that people don't do this. I really pray that they really, I pray for, I ask my Father to keep all children safe. It's not their fault. Laugh. Laugh and have fun. No matter what these people are doing, it's not gonna hurt you. It's not going to harm you because you're connected to Mother Gaia. Very loving, very healing. I'm telling you, when you work with nature, the animals, the grass, the trees, you hug them. I hug the trees a lot, and I get a lot of activation in my hands. And when you sit, your root chakra starts to activate. Oh my God, look, the animals. The animals are very loving. All the animals, I swear. I look at every animal when I go outside. They're loving, they're caring, their spirits is so loving. Animal spirit guides are healing. And if you may have a pet who has passed on. That pet is here telling you that they love you, that they are always with you. And they may send you a message. Spirit guides, they're connecting with you. Very loving. Wow. I love animals. I want a whole farm of animals. I want a whole farm. I want horses. I want dogs. I want all animals. A unicorn. I want a unicorn. I want a unicorn. What else, Spirit? Ooh. Very loving. And the Buddhas are here. They're very positive energy. When you practice Buddha, it's a very serene, very calming, nothing bothers you. Nothing. You see things from a different perspective. You don't let nothing stand in your way. You find ways of how to really solve any problem. It's not about adding, it's about putting out a lot of positive energy into our planet, into our friends, our loved ones. It's up to that person if they want to accept it. Oh, nature spirits again. The elves are here. The nature spirits are here. The ancestors are walking among us. Their spirits are here. The water spirits are here. The rocks, the rock formations, they're very sacred. The elves, The fairies. I love my fairies. I love my fairies. Love my fairies. I love them. They're tricksters though. Some of them are very tricky. Be careful. Be careful of the tricksters. Let's see. I think they have a message. They have a message for the collective. Nature spirits. People work. They work with these spirits. But they don't have no idea that these spirits are very connected to divine beings. Very connected. When you know, you know. So we have nature spirits. They call the who the folk, Huldi folk, or hidden people of Iceland, are strange elf-like creatures who live in mounds. It is thought that the Hoofdklok, I don't know how to say that, can connect with humans through dreams, telepathy, and direct communication. I'm telling you, their spirits are here. Their spirits are here. And anyone who is trying to doppelgang my channel and is stealing my context, Spirit is going to reveal. You're going to jail. And yeah, stealing my content. You're going to jail. However, most people are not able to see or communicate with them. So small, brightly painted wooden doors are placed in front of rocks, formations, or boulders where Hoodoo folks are thought to live. Anyone who climbs or disturbs the Hoodoo folk rock dwellings are said to experience bad luck. Wow. The Hoodoo folk might express their anger and dissatisfaction by causing natural disasters. That's why we're having a lot of natural disasters. They play too much with Mother Gaia. They play too much with sacred lands. Anyone bad luck. The Hoodoo folk might express their anger and dissatisfaction by causing natural disasters, crop failures, or illnesses in humans and livestock. People are losing their lands. Whoever had a farm and their farm is not growing, livestock are dying, then your livestock, you have messed with nature spirits, you haven't taken care of the land, and they are upset. They are upset. However, when they are happy with humans, the Huda folk can bless farmers with abundant crops, favorable weather, or smooth seas for sailing. The ancestors speak. To connect with the Huda fox or elves, go into a quiet place in nature, especially somewhere with boulders or rock formations. Sit quietly. Physically protect yourself, close your eyes, and pay attention to what you feel. You may be surprised at what you experience. You may even see light orbs floating around you with your physical eyes or your third eye. If See if you notice any movement of shadows around the rocks. Be open to receiving messages from the Hoodoo, Hoodoo folk. When you are ready to go home, respect nature's environments by thanking the local Hoodoo folks or elves. Thank nature. I talk to the air, I talk to the water, I talk to the grass, I talk to the trees. I don't care. I know that I who I am. I know that I am connected to everything, and I respect what God has put on this earth. It says, pay attention to what you see and sense when you are out in nature, particularly when you are around rock formations. As wild as it sounds, you are being called to connect with nature, spirits, and elves in your area. A lot of nature energy has come out in this reading. Respect the wilderness as a home for being seen and unseen. This card may suggest someone doesn't want to be disturbed. Respect their space and let them come to you. Respect their space. Hello, my beautiful beings of light. How are you? How you doing? I am as sober as can be. I love life. So, look at the trees again. Look at the trees. Upskill, work hard, crossroads, connecting with nature. There are children here learning, learning about this is Greece. I see Greece here. I see the clothing. I see this as Celtics, Ireland, England. We have Thailand or Indonesia. There's a lot of energy from the ancestors. Upskilled, work, career. When you work with nature, you're building your abundance. Land. One day we will be owning lands, and we have to respect nature because nature will give us lots of prosperity. Connecting with your family connections, respecting people, respecting kinship, respecting the elders, respecting, I see the land again, nature, animals. There's a lot of energy here. The family connection. Early early Samoan. These are the Samoan people. Were known as Tagata Mayo. They and creator of the universe created people out of earth. That's funny because I saw the clay people in my dream. Created people out of the earth. Samoan cultures is about communal living according to the Fa, Samoa, the Samoan way. The most important aspect of life are family, faith, and music. Traditionally, the elders in the family hold the highest status in the community, and the extended family, known as Aiga, live and work together. Most daily activities are attended in groups. Everything is about the family rather than the individual, including sharing food and living space. The traditional Fali houses did not have walls, and sometimes up to 20 people slept together on the ground in one Fali. Family members congregated in the Fali to relax, chat, and socialize. Nobody should judge anybody's culture, anybody's religion, anybody's space of living. The way our ancestors grew up is how they lived, how they survived, and how they created a life for themselves. And they were very happy, very happy, very happy. I feel people judge other people because of their situation, because of their status, and nobody should judge anybody because nobody's any better than anybody. It is time to connect with your family. You don't need to live with or spend a lot of time with them like the Samoans, but perhaps you could call or visit a family member. Your family doesn't have to be biological. They could be your adopted family or friends. Sometimes our biological families are no longer part of our lives, and that's okay. It is important to create your own family in whatever way suits you. You may even view your pets as your family, furry children, or family. This card can also be a sign that family members passed away or living are trying to contact you. There's somebody trying to contact you. You may have lost a family member, a pet. You may have lost a pet. They're trying to contact you to connect with you, even your ancestors. This card can appear when unresolved negative feelings are associated with a family member. You may have been having difficulty with your family. There's a reason why you're having problems with your family. This is prompt that it is now time to heal. Try not to carry around the pain from your past anymore. Do not feel guilty for wanting to move forward in your life. It's okay to let go. It's hard, but it's okay. Do not feel guilty for wanting to move forward in your life. You may need to distance yourself from the energy of a family member, and it's okay. Look after yourself and focus on surrounding yourself with people who love, honor, and treat you with the respect that you deserve. We all need to be respected. We all deserve to be respected and not allow people to disrespect us. It's not, that's not how God works. God don't disrespect people. He gives you chances after chances after chances. Last message from here, Spirit, Ancestors. One more card from this. One more. Okay. Re-energize your life. Clear positive space and be in harmony. So you need to clear, re-energize yourself. Re-energize. Re-energize your life. Oh, Feng Shui dates back to 3,000 years to the early 2. I don't know how to say that culture in China. Ancient Chinese capital cities found Feng Shui to orient and design buildings, graves, temples, and tombstone. All Feng Shui is a way of clearing your space, the energy. During the Zaru era, 1050-77 BCE, Feng Shui rules were codified and included in craft manuals based on astronomy. Feng Shui aims to create harmony in an environment to enhance the well-being of the occupants. It's how the energy, how you place the energy in your home, how to design it so that way positive energy could flow into your environment is a way of creating harmony in your environment. Is very peaceful. The feng shui. Some people have this how you say it, they this is what they do in their work. Auspicious placements and designs influence energy flow and spiritual forces so that good energy, that's the chai, is gathered and the negative energy is reduced. In feng shui living, every living and non-living thing has its own energy. I'm telling you, cards is energy. This box is energy. These headphones are energy. There's a lot of energy. And when you put energy, negative energy with positive energy, there's an imbalance. People believe that they were coming into contact with different energies everywhere they went, so they sought to create a safe, positive space for themselves. Many people around the world continue to follow this ancient art to invite balance and positive energy into their homes and workspace. It's called feng shui, feng shui. And your ancestors is saying, when you feel emotionally overwhelmed, physically drained, or bombarded by negativity, take notice and make a change. Reordering your schedule, reorientating your priorities, or organizing your space will improve the flow of life. There are objects in your environment that trigger memories or feelings that lower your mood or confidence. Removal of them from view. Remove pictures, people, anything that brings you back to a space that you're trying to release. It's blocking your energy. You have to let go. You have to let go of these pictures of things or people that once was in your life, or any gift that brings memories that's not of the highest light may need to go. If there are objects in your environment that triggers memories or feelings that lower your mood or your confidence, remove them from your view. You do not need to hold on to negativity from the past. Create an environment that is kind, supportive, motivating, and positive, and enjoy newfound energy and enjoyment. Follow the principles of Feng Shui to balance the energy in each room of your home or office. This will help promote good health and balance for you and everyone around you. When you create an environment that is of very high energy and balance within your workspace and in your home space, you receive that energy. It's like whatever you put out, you're receiving. Do not feel guilty for wanting to remove objects and negative people or situations from your life. When you clear out the clutter, you make way for new opportunities and new energies and opportunities. I love it. I love it. Know that your spirit guides are here. They love you. They're watching you. They're taking good care of you. Thank you, ancestor spirits, for these messages. I love you so much. So thankful. I'm going to end it with the angels, the angel cards. See what angels. Archangel Ashtar, your starseed. Space travel, your galactic guides are here. Number 26 is maybe significant. You are a starseed. Are you, whatever, but somebody here is a starseed. Archangel Haniel, number 1, may be significant. You work with the moon cycles. You are very high vibrational. You have very psychic abilities, and you're very friendly. Very friendly. So Archangel Haniel, very beautiful, very she likes tattoos. You may have tattoos in your arms. Flowers, lilies may be significant. Um, there is an amethyst. Amethyst is good. It also works with your psychic abilities, your crown chakra. Protects you from these negative psychic attacks. You may be a blonde with green hair. Oh, Horus. Horus is here. Horus is here. You seem very clear. You see things from a different perspective, and you always have good intentions. This is Horus, Isis' son. Horus, right? Isis' son. And we have Archangel oh, we have this Archangel Jermiel, reflections, Visions and dreams. You're getting the visions. Number 11 may be significant. Oh my God, this is beautiful. The color purple, once again, very intuitive, very high vibrational. You're seeing things. You're also doing a lot of reflection, and you're clearing out energies, and you're doing things always from the highest perspective. Archangel Ragiel, balance. You're balancing your energy, you're balancing your relationships, you're bringing calmness into your life, or you may need to. The blue color is very significant. The yin and the yang, you have mastered your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy. Ooh, Mother Gaia is here. You work with nature. You work with the elements. You are very connected to Mother Gaia. Number 31 is very significant. You are the provider. You are the one who's very fertile. I also see her very tattooed. It's a lot of codes. The sacred codes. There's codes within Mother Gaia. Number 31 is very significant. Archangel Shamiel is here. You're healing your heart. You are unconditional love, self-love. You are on that path. There's roses. Somebody may have a rose tattoo. I see a lot of geometry, symbols may be significant. You may work with geometry, the symbols. Archangel Uriel, there's a lot of illuminations. Ideas are coming into fruition. You may be thinking about business ideas, and you have a lot of inner power. You could be a guru. You may have a spiritual practice. You may even wear one of these. I forgot what they called. You are elevating to a very high level, and your humility. You care about people. You care. Number 27 may be significant. Archangel Jophiel, you radiate. You're very inspiration, and you're full of joy. You're very beautiful. You work with crystals. You work with runes. Or you may need to work with the runes. There's a lot of protection. You're very vibrant. Very vibrant. And Archangel Raphael is here. You're healing your heart. You're healing. You're going through a deep, deep transformation. There's a lot of healing. Number 2 here. You may be a doctor, or you may be a healer. It's a lot of healing. The symbol, the skeptic, the doctor symbol is here. And there's also a Kundalini awakening. Somebody's going through a big transformation. It's a lot of healing. And there's prosperity. He has a nice fish tattoo on his arm. That's prosperity. Fish tattoo. That's very significant. And Isis is here. Resurrection, magic, very magical. And fertility, very fertile. It's a lot of symbols. Somebody's very pretty and very magical. And if you work with Isis, She is very loving, very kind, and she resurrected the dead. She resurrected her husband, okay? So she is very magical. She came from a line of family that is golden, golden, have very beautiful gifts. And I believe I'm going to end it right there because we started off with magic, we ending it off with magic. It's like, I mean, I started off talking about in the Bible, but then I went into my dream messages and there was magic. And there's good bad magic and there's dark magic, but we don't do the focus on the dark magic, but it was revealed in my dream. But be careful. Be careful what you're doing, because everything is not going to work out the way you want it for it to work out. It was revealed, and you can play with God all you want. You play with God's children, but watch. I warn you not to do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's going to be a big tragic. You see number 3 there? 3. God showed me 3 people. 3 people. I love you guys. I only want the best. Listen, only take the messages as it resonates with you. If it's not for you, then it's not for you. I didn't even get 1 like. Not 1 like. I didn't get not 1 like. I don't know. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for anything. But a like is really is nice. Okay? Share the energy. I'm out here. I do this for free. This is energy. And it should be equal give and take. A like doesn't hurt anybody to click the like button. It doesn't hurt you. It's not taking anything. If anything, it's giving you. It's giving you. And God sees everybody. I love you all. Have a blessed day. I'm very thankful. And namaste. Good night.